Hi, my name is Vicki Hilliard, and I am super excited about this opportunity to share a little of my story with you. I am married to Eric, who is a wonderful, supportive husband. Together we have 4 children, ages 26, 21, 18, and 17. We also have this little guy. His name is Jax. He's a 2.5-year-old Maltipoo. We live in Moss Bluff, which is a rural area outside of Lake Charles, Louisiana. I'm actually from Lake Charles. Now, I once had a career, but that was a long time ago, and that ended once I started having my children. After that, every place that I worked was simply a job to me. Now, I had no ambition to climb any corporate ladder, but I did work hard. All I wanted to do was go to work, earn a paycheck, and go home and take care of my family. But in whatever I did, I always found that I really enjoyed helping people. Now, I am so incredibly blessed to be a full-time silver leader with Young Living. Now, since my early 20s, I always suffered with heavy brain fog and severe daytime sleepiness to the point of falling asleep behind the wheel when I was 23 years old on the interstate, wrecking my car. Since my 20s, I recall waking up in the mornings, never having that feeling of rest, and never feeling that I had actually slept through the night or during the night. For many years, I was misdiagnosed with so many mental and emotional conditions, crazy, off the wall diagnoses, and the medications were horrible. Now, around age 40, I was properly diagnosed with autoimmune stuff and a severe case of a rare sleep disorder. And even though I was properly diagnosed, the treatment was not effective. Now, at about age 46, I believe, I started traveling to Houston, which is about 2.5 hours away, to see a neurologist who specialized in sleep issues. He prescribed a GHB at night to force me into a deep sleep, and amphetamines during the day to keep me awake, and then other medications to fight the side effects of the 2 drugs that I was taking for the condition that I was actually diagnosed with. But this neurologist promised me a 75% improvement, and he actually delivered. It was like I had a whole new life. But the medications were only effective for about a year. Then after that, after about a year, my trips to Houston were simply to tweak the drugs I was already taking that no longer worked. So I was starting to lose hope again. Many mornings, my body felt like it weighed over 1,000 pounds. I was barely able to move my head, much less my body. And trying to put one foot in front of the other was so overwhelming to me. And I would just collapse back in the bed, call in sick to work. It wasn't life. For so many years, I remember waking up actually disappointed that I survived through the night, actually wishing God that would have taken me in my sleep. Now, I had used oils for about 15 years that I had bought from vitamin stores and Amazon. But I use them simply because they smell good on my body. They didn't have health benefits for sure. Around April of 2016, I saw a post on Facebook about a Young Living essential oils class, and it was actually somebody that I knew. I wasn't actually invited, but I'd heard that essential oils had some wellness properties, so I decided to crash her class. While I listened to her talk about the health and wellness properties of the oils, I remember feeling hope again, and that definitely brought tears, and she could see that. Now, after 4 months of consecutively using the oils, I noticed that my drive to work, I didn't have to fear falling asleep behind the wheel anymore. After a year and a half of using Young Living's oils and oil-infused supplements, I no longer made trips to Houston. Now, I have so much hope for my future, but not only with health, but with finances too. Now, when my enroller asked me if I was interested in the business, she told me that it was multi-level marketing. And I was certainly not interested in network marketing. And I told her no. But I started to share my oils with people around me who were suffering, and I started receiving checks from Young Living. And I realized that Young Living, although it is multi-level marketing, it's not about, it truly is not about making money. It's about helping people live a better life, a healthier life, finding health and wellness. Now I've become so passionate about life, the oils, because I know that God has placed me here to help others with their wellness journeys. I love helping people ditch toxins out of their homes, and I thrive on seeing the hope in the eyes of others who thought like I did, like there was no way to live other than broken down, paycheck to paycheck, and some in poverty. I'm so grateful that I was able to share a little of my life with you, and I truly hope that you awake every morning looking forward to your days as well. May God bless you.